Hey everyone, I'm back. Oh, I just realized, since it's the new month, I get some freebies. Not from me, right here. Free pool. Maybe I should get these, because I already have quite a bit of these. I can get them later. Because I want to do some pools on stream. It's kind of weird that I have like... Oh, it's because I think I did like one pool last time for... See, I have 77. I did like one pool for the new character. Or maybe even less. Oh, because I had like 140. Wow, where do the pools go? How many to my next day rank? 6, which I do not have enough of. I don't know if the standard one has like a unique animation for if you get an S. I don't think it does. Also, yeah, don't worry about these. As soon as I get to the next banner, I will be able to get all those. Also, I have like 18 of these just stocked up in case I see something here I want. Because like, I basically have all the A ranks like completed, so I don't need to get that. But I might want to get one of these, because I hear some of these are actually pretty good. I think Fusion Compiler is one of the good ones. Also, this music sounds really good right now. Maybe I just haven't noticed it before. Oh yeah, basically almost completely filled out here. I think I just have like a couple more missions to do. Before everything's all spick and span. Excuse me. Okay, yep, that's done. So I just have to craft these things and that's it. Not sure if I really get anything for that, but... And I just realized I gotta do discovery first. Revitalizing elixir. Let's craft a bunch of those. Like, what am I supposed to do with these after I finish the whole upgrading thing? Because I think the only thing left is just to earn a lot of these. Whoa. Hold on 1 second, I'm getting a call. Sorry about that, I'm still here. else should I craft? Something I just don't have a lot of. I guess these ones. And that should be it. Oh wait, hold on. Now these. I guess it's a good reason to like level this up more. Not level it up, but like to keep selling stuff. These are pretty expensive though. It's like $1 million. I guess at some point you'll just be like making a steady flow of cloud crests, so nice way to get Denny's. Also these things, I don't know why those are like weirdly hard to get. Also, I need to find these dumb things. I have no idea where the heck they are. Gotta like search around. Alright, well, now that we got that done, we should get right to the meat and potatoes as soon as I check in with my tapes. Usually I do this stuff before the stream starts, so it's a little odd. Shoot, I probably should get that going. At least get them looking around for stuff. I'll put these to like max. Whoops. Oh, that's interesting. Never did it like that before. Just get everything selling. Right, make it work like clockwork, boys. Oh, freebies. Defense, bounty, shoot defense. Let's get back into this. Miss Bell, you're here. Sorry, I've been dealing with tourist complaints all day, so I'm a bit low on energy. Please don't mind me. Miss, please take a break. I've managed to keep the remaining resort. God, I can't see. resort guests come with some entertainment discounts. If you keep pushing yourself like this, your body won't be able to handle it. Miss Bell came here to see us for a reason, I'm sure. Is there anything I can help you with? I'd like to know more about the resort. I see. No need to be so formal. Well, we'll answer it as best we can. Willis, that guy suddenly showed up after the resort had been operating for just over a year. Due to rumors of hauntings when we first opened, our business took a nosedive, and we couldn't even recover our initial investment. That's when he came to us, saying he couldn't bear to see this place go under, and he wanted to help. Back then, Willis was already a division manager at Three Gates Corp, riding high on his own success. Years have passed, and he's still stuck in the manager position with no promotions. I guess that's karma catching up with him for his dirty deeds. Dirty Dan. Long story short, we were desperate back then and thought we'd found a lifeline. Miss signed a contract with him, and according to the agreement, Three Gates Corp gave us a huge sum of money, with a strict deadline for repayment. That money only prolonged the resort's struggles, and after several years, we still haven't generated any real profits. Now, with the deadline approaching, we're running out of time. What happens if you can't pay up? According to the terms of the agreement, the resort will be transferred to Three Gates Corp. Yeah, there it is. There's probably like some kind of treasure around here or something. I suspect this was their scheme all along to take the resort. It's like a plot in Scooby-Doo, honestly. There'll be some kind of a big ghost. There'll just be a guy in a mask. No use crying over past mistakes now. If only I could save up enough to pay off the debt with interest. I wouldn't have to lose sleep over that snake Willis anymore. MP's got something to say. MP spent all night patrolling with that Tanuki called Kamanosuke, but we didn't spot anyone suspicious. But MP saw a mosquito landing in thin air. I'm not too sure either. I was really sleepy, so maybe I saw it wrong. I'm gonna bring a camera and take another stroll tonight. Maybe I'll run into it again. This isn't a natural haunting, right? If it is, MP won't tell a soul. Gotta protect the resort's reputation. Actually, Miss Bell, there's something I haven't mentioned before. This resort was built 11 years ago, and back then it was called Midsummer Resort. We've kept that from most people until now. Miss, about this. Wait, I think they say EG. EG, no need to keep hiding anymore. Belle, Alice, and Yuzo have done so much for us. We shouldn't keep staying silent about this. Fantasy Resort was one of Midsummer Incorporated's assets. The same Midsummer Incorporated that once rivaled Three Gates Corp in military tech before disappearing during the fall of the old capital. The CEO of Midsummer Incorporated was my father, as well as EG's boss and MP's first master. 11 years ago, during the fall of the old capital, he was swallowed by the Hollow along with almost all of Midsummer Incorporated's assets. Before all this, he planned to transform the Midsummer Incorporated from a military industry to entertainment. Midsummer Resort was meant to be the first step in the transformation. Unfortunately, his departure and company's downfall turned everything into foam on the waves. This is a lot of exposition, if you ask me. Due to the fall of the old capital, the resort's opening was postponed indefinitely. Teresa's father showed me great kindness, so I stayed here with the other staff, tending to Midsummer Incorporated's remaining assets, to look after young Miss. After 6 years, I felt I was finally capable of standing on my own 2 feet, so I decided to properly take care of my father's inheritance, this resort. So I opened this resort to visitors 5 years ago. But if we kept calling it Midsummer Resort, its connection to Midsummer Incorporated would be too obvious. To avoid unnecessary controversy, after careful consideration, we decided to rename it Fantasy Resort. I'm sorry we didn't share all of this earlier. It wasn't intentional. We just didn't expect all of this to happen. I hope what we've shared can help you get closer to the truth behind this haunting. I understand. I'm sorry. If I come across any other clues, I'll be sure to let you know. After wrapping up the chats with the resort staff, you join Alice and Yuzuha in a quieter spot to exchange what you each have found out. Oh my goodness. Oh, so there's more to it than I thought. I feel like there's something that could be a crucial clue. What MP said? What's not adding up there? Keep spacing out like that and moss will grow on your head. Alice, wake up. Hold up, Yuza. Let me think about this more. It's like that feeling when a painting looks symmetrical, but something's off in some tiny corner, and you just can't figure out where. It's driving me crazy. Take your time and think on it, Belle. You've got quite a few helpful details from the last round of questioning. Maybe what Willis, being a mid-level exec at Three Gates, has his eye on isn't the fantasy resort itself, but the Midsummer Incorporated backing behind it. But what could Midsummer Incorporated mean to him? And to get Therese to hand over the resort, he first spread rumors about it being haunted, then played the nice guy to get close, saddled the place with debt, and just waited for it to slowly collapse so he could take it over legally. That explains why he stirred up trouble the other day. If the resort managed to recover and cover its debts, his whole plan would fall apart. He had no choice but to try and sabotage the business. Now all that's left is the haunting itself. If we could just figure out how they pulled off these ghostly tricks. Yuza, why'd you suddenly grab my tail? So you'll stop making those weird noises while you're thinking. Don't stress too much, Alice. Bella's right. Keep frowning like that and then you'll give yourself wrinkles. I heard from MP that the resort made pretty good money yesterday, so he went ahead and fixed up the offshore fishing boat. Why don't you two head out for some fishing to clear your minds? Well, standing here getting nowhere isn't going to help, but Yuza, aren't you coming with us? If going out to sea means listening to someone go, non-stop, I'll pass. I'll stay here and keep an eye on the resort. You two enjoy the sea breeze and clear your heads. Sorry, I thought he was going through his canned dialogue again. Together with MP and Alice, you board the large boat and head out towards waters farther from the resort. Ooh, look at this boat. Fancy.
Something feels off. But what exactly?
What's on your mind, Alice? Wanna share?
I'm sorry, Belle. You came to help me clear my mind, and I've just been lost in thought the whole time. I was just wondering, what exactly is the true nature of those ghosts? There's this strange, unsettling feeling of deja vu that I can't shake. Yuzuha is right. Only those brave enough to face the supernatural have the right to uncover the truth. Everyone at the resort deserves to know that truth. I don't want to be the trembling little bunny, cowering in fear of the unknown anymore.
Okay, so she
Deja vu
is
is a signal
bunny.
from our subconscious. Don't ignore that feeling. The answer might be hiding in the everyday stuff around us. Come on, Alice. Shake off those thoughts for a bit. Look over at the horizon. I swear I just saw dolphins out there.
Ooh.
Where? Symmetrical dolphins are the most adorable. Can you point them out to me? It feels like ever since I met you, Yuzuha, and Minato, everything's been changing.
Do you not like change, Alice?
Change means the unknown. It means losing something. Just like ghost stories. It scares me. But now, I see it differently. It's not too bad. Every day I spend with you guys is a pleasant surprise. Brought about by change. I feel like I might have said something a little embarrassing. Just don't tell anyone. Especially not Yuzuha. Oh, and I think there's a whale over there.
Oh, is it a blue whale?
A whale? Where?
Come a little closer, and I'll tell you.
Whoa, Alice, wait, are you making a move? Sorry, it's just the way she said that, just kinda... After spending a long afternoon on the boat with Alice, you return to the resort. Oh, ghosts are back. Whoa.
It looks like something's happening again.
Alice, are you okay?
It's the spooky ghosts.
I'm fine, but there's something else that's been bothering me. Belle?
Ah, shoot, she had more dialogue. Belle, Alice, you're back just in time. Just as predicted, once the resort started developing normally, the ghosts couldn't sit still anymore. A ghost in broad daylight. Now that's something you don't hear every day. They must really be desperate. But don't worry, Minato made sure to evacuate all the nearby visitors right away, so this shouldn't have much of an impact on the resort's image. Alice, what's wrong? I see, a mosquito hovering in the air. That must be what's going on. What are you thinking? You'll have to excuse me, but I need to go verify whether my theory is right or not. Alice hurriedly runs towards where the haunted object was. Oh. Where am I going? Oh yeah, there's a bunch of these things right here. No matter how many times I see it, it's still so scary. Well, the only thing you're scared of, the asymmetry. No, I'm fine. More importantly, there should be something around here. Something invisible, yet definitely tangible. Without offering much explanation, Alice scurries around the haunted object like a nervous but determined little rabbit. She paws at the air, feeling around as if searching for something. To speed things up, she even puts her nose and ears to work. Her nose twitching to pick up scents, her ears rotating non-stop. She's trying so hard. And I want to see her ears all, like, rotating like, woo, 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 woo. You're just about to jump in and help her out in this slightly awkward situation, when Alice suddenly seems to actually touch something. Without a moment's hesitation, she clenches her fist and punches the air in front of her, and right where there was nothing before, an object slowly shifts from visible to visible. Okay, I'm gonna guess a Bangboo. Oh, what are we looking at? Found it! This is it! This is... watering can?
Alice!
holographic projector.
Ah, I
and
see.
it looks like it's the latest model. It can create hyper-realistic, full 3D images. The incorporeal ghosts and the objects we saw, they're just illusions projected by this thing.
Yeah, I'll be honest, that's kind of horrifying.
For someone trying to fake a haunting, this is honestly kind of pathetic. But with the power to stay invisible, it managed to trick us all.
I see. Since no one could spot the source of the projection, everyone thought these holograms were supernatural. But how did they manage to make the projector invisible?
The fact that holograms exist in this world would make people think twice about, like, ghosts existing, wouldn't it? At least that's what I think.
Belle, you were the one who gave me the idea. On the ship, you said, "Deja vu is a signal from our subconscious. Don't ignore that feeling." So I started thinking carefully about where this deja vu feeling was coming from. Figuring out the holographic projector part was easy. The real challenge was finding out how they made it invisible. Until I realized we've seen something like this before. That's where the deja vu came from.
I got it! The drones Grace sent to help us with the Aqua Blaster ride.
Drones? Now that you mention it, we did see them appear and disappear right in front of us. You think it's using the same kind of tech?
As far as I know, New Eridu doesn't have any stable technology that can make objects fully invisible. But if the drones can go invisible for short periods, there must be some new tech I haven't seen before. So I'm guessing that same technology was applied to the projector.
Maybe they stole it, I guess?
Even though searching for invisible objects with paranormal images right in front of me is still terrifying, at least I guessed right.
Good job.
Good job, Alice. Thanks to you, we're one big step closer to figuring this out. Now let's get in touch with Grace and confirm it.
You contact Grace through Knock Knock, who is on vacation here with the folks from Belobog Heavy Industries. Not her folks, but with the folks. The moment the topic turns to something mechanical, she shows up in less than 5 minutes.
I'm here! That holographic projector you mentioned. Mind if I take a quick look?
Please, we'd appreciate your input, Miss Grace. We're trying to find out if these projectors use the same tech as the drones you brought.
Grace takes a projector and examines it closely.
You're right. They all have the same surface material. Chameleon coating.
Chameleon?
Chameleon? Is that some kind of rare new material?
Yes. The military's been hoping to develop a new tech that can make weapon systems or combat personnel invisible. Defense contractors have been pulling their hair out over this for years, and chameleon coating was Three Gates Military Tech's solution, though it barely passed the bar. When sprayed on equipment surfaces, this material can achieve visual camouflage by blending into the surrounding colors through temperature control. But the problem is, it's not stable. Low temperatures, infrared exposure, even a little physical impact, any of those can instantly break the camouflage.
Oh, that's why she punched it.
No wonder it only took one punch from Alice to knock the projector visible again.
Exactly. Since it's still full of flaws, the material isn't usable for actual military applications, which is why Three Gates Corp hasn't made it public. They're currently working on fixing these issues, and that's where Belobog Heavy Industries comes in.
See, now I'm just thinking like, Bunny Punch!
Ben struck a deal with them at a friendly price, and I received a batch of chameleon to help them test and improve. That's the story behind the drones.
Thanks for explaining. So, since this invisibility tech is flawed, it hasn't hit the market yet, right?
Invisibility when it comes to stuff like this seems really, really dangerous.
Other companies might have struck deals with Three Gates Corp like we did, but I'd say most of the material's still in their hands.
The ghost shows its true colors.
I see. Looks like we finally unmasked the ghost.
Now let's see who's really behind this.
By the way, on my way over here, I overheard some people talking about hauntings. Judging by your reactions, Is 3 Gates Corp involved?
No doubt.
I'd say there's an 88% chance. We lack direct evidence and can't confirm if Willis's actions were ordered by the company. But at the very least, we know that there are hidden projectors scattered around the resort, projecting those creepy images.
Well, I can't sit back and do nothing. Sweet Pea's been under a lot of stress lately, and both Anton and Ben could really use this break. No way I'm letting their precious time off get ruined like this.
Miss Grace, could you lend us a hand? Finding the other hidden projectors might take a while, but something you just mentioned gave me an idea.
Temperature? Infrared? Laser pointer. Pew!
That's a brilliant idea! Leave it to me. I should be able to take care of it in no time.
Thank you. Belle, can I borrow your phone for a moment? We'll be right back. You and Yuzuha just wait here for a bit.
Or honestly, if you just use like water guns with like ice cold water, that should probably shock them.
Sure thing. Though I'm kinda curious what you're going to do.
Obviously, we'll fight ghost stories with science.
The future is now, thanks to science. You hand the phone to Alice. She and Grace walk off, chatting about something. It really seems like they're hitting it off. After a while, she comes back with the phone, places it in your hands, then calls over Minato, and leads you both to another haunted object. Hey, Minato. All set. Here's your phone back, Belle. Wanna take a quick photo? Don't forget to use the paranormal filter. Photo? Yeah, aim it where I'm standing and see if there's anything strange in the camera view. Maybe because it uses like a... Oh yeah, there it is. The camera screen reveals an outline of a previously invisible holographic projector. As you hit the shutter, the phone's flash bursts, and just like that, the projector becomes visible. Perfect. The paranormal camera works like a charm. So it can detect invisible objects. Like Grace mentioned before, the chameleon coating is highly sensitive to infrared light. So she and I modified the camera sensor in the flash on the phone. I actually learned about this the other day when I was trying to figure out why my cat wouldn't look at the camera when I'm trying to take a picture of them. Somebody said that when you have like autofocus or something, or like some kind of a setting on your phone, it projects a infrared light, and apparently cats can see that. So to them, it's like you're shining a bright light in their face. So that's why they don't really like looking at the camera. So I gotta figure out how to turn that off if I want to take good pictures of my cat. I can take some. Like a couple actually turn out pretty good. But that's like if I manage to get him looking at the camera right away. Anyway. There are quite a few projectors hidden around this resort. With this camera, finding all of them in one go will be way easier. Alice, I'm honestly impressed. Makes me want to give you a good head pat. Hey, you're totally patting me already. That tickles. Cut it out. What about her ears? You're going to be messing with her ears. Anyway, Yuzuha, Minato, can you roughly pinpoint the locations of the remaining projectors? Once you've got that down, Belle will use the camera to determine their exact positions and retrieve them. Leave it to me. I've got a pretty good idea where those goons might have stashed them. Yeah, certain areas are giving off a weird vibe. I'll go check them out too. The three nod in silent agreement and they head off to their respective haunted locations. There's not like crates around here, are there? I haven't really looked around that much. Up close, the scent here matches the one from the projector perfectly. Let's see what shows up on the camera. There we go. Oh, yeah, of course it's here. Like there's one of those weird balloon things. So that's their sneaky little game. Not exactly playing fair and square. But looks like their little tricks end here. I can faintly hear something like a subtle mechanical noise. Perhaps it's just my imagination. Could you check with the camera just in case? Ooh, spooky. Wait, let me see where this saves to. Because I kind of want to save this picture, but I don't want you to see where it saves to on my computer. Okay, that's good. Whoop, there it is.
Don't you want to try our Aqua Blaster ride?
Whoa, that was weird. Just as I thought. Now that we know what these things really are, they're way easier to track down. Let's get rid of this projector and make these unsettling, totally asymmetrical images disappear for good. I think I finished the Aqua Blaster ride anyway.
Feel the pulse of life on your board.
Stand right here and check with the camera. I have a feeling you're in for a little surprise. See, the other two of them are Thyrans, though, so it kind of makes sense that they could, find out where the projectors are, but how did you find it? With your raccoon dude? Ooh, I kind of like how the focus like does that. Oh, I didn't even see it down there. I knew they'd hide a projector in a place like this. Once you get how they operate, it's easy to guess how they think. By the way, Belle, when you were taking photos earlier, did you make sure to get my cute side? Honestly? Probably. After gathering the holographic projectors hidden around the resort, you gathered Therese, E.G., and MP. Looking at the projectors, they can't hide their shock. Oops, I almost pressed exit.
And that's the whole story. So there's no need to worry about any so-called haunting now. We've recovered all the projectors that caused this mess.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. I always knew there was nothing wrong with the resort my father left me.
Miss, here. Take this handkerchief to wipe your tears. Everyone, thank you for stepping in to help during such a crisis. And now I'm almost certain. 3 Gates Corp is definitely behind all of this.
That jerk Willis. He won't stop until he completely destroys us.
We were one step away from taking over the resort, but right when we hit rock bottom, we managed to bounce back. Of course he's doing everything he can to interfere. Those stupid minions he brought to cause trouble were probably just a distraction to keep us busy while his other lackeys snuck around installing these projectors everywhere. After that, they could control the hauntings remotely without needing to stick around. No wonder Monato didn't spot anyone at the time.
Oh, sorry, just stretching. It all adds up. Time to report them to public security.
No, we can't. Not yet. We've checked all the surveillance footage from the resort, but none of them caught Willis's men in the act. Willis is no amateur. A fox like him wouldn't leave obvious evidence. Having dealt with the resort for so many years, he probably knows exactly where all the cameras are.
And besides the chameleon coating, there's no other evidence linking these projectors to 3 Gates Corp right now. They could easily claim they had nothing to do with any of this.
This can't be. What should we do? Is there really no way to stop them?
To make them stop for good, we'll need to catch them red-handed. Even the slickest fox can't talk their way out when caught in the act.
But how can we know when they'll come back to stage another haunting?
It might not even be about setting up another haunting. Like I just said, Chameleon is still really unstable as an invisibility material. Willis is pulling tricks with a tech that's barely holding together. Anything unexpected could expose the projectors. And when that happens, the whole ghost story collapses. He must know the risks and has a backup plan.
I see. So you're saying that if something happens, he'll definitely send someone to retrieve the projectors.
I understand now. I'll update Mia and Helen on the situation. Willis's men might show up again soon, and we'll all be ready for them. We'll be there to support you guys when the time comes. Please, don't let them get away with it.
Well, gang, it's time we set up a trap.
Of course. Leave it to us.
I'm gonna check one thing because this was not available for a while. I was trying to find a way to display my fish for like the last few days, only to realize this guy was not here.
Feel free to explore at your own pace.
There we go. Put you in. Put you in. Wait, really? I can only put like 3 of them in here? Current limit. Could have sworn I had like more.
Think you can beat my surf speed record?
Hey, Weiss. Belle, everyone's ready. We just need to wait for Willis and his gang to walk right into our trap. Then we can catch them all at once. Dude's just sitting here looking like Dude Guy McCool. I just realized that their hats are completely the same too. They just bought matching hats. How about you? Are you ready? If you're good to go, let's find a spot and stake them out. I'm ready. What's behind? Oh, it was the cursor. Who is... Are these what they look like without their masks on? Hiding in a spot where a few would think to look, you spot a group of sneaky thugs quietly slipping into the resort. They look uneasy, and you can hear every word they say. What the heck? We put it here, so why is it completely gone? You idiot. One simple job and you still blew it. Don't tell me you messed up the spot. Projectors don't just grow legs and leave. But this is definitely the right spot. I even double-checked with you last time I installed it. Don't you remember? Damn, you're right. But how the hell did it go missing just like that? If he finds out, we're all screwed. Whatever. No time for this now. We'll figure it out later. We still got a bunch of projectors to pick up. Let's get moving. Just as I thought. They walked right into our hands. Sounds like they're the ones who brought the projector here too. But I don't see Willis among these people. No surprise there. A sly fox like him would never get his own hands dirty. Still, this is good enough. We caught them red-handed, and there's no talking their way out of it. So, shall we strike now? Pop up behind out of nowhere and catch them totally off guard? Alice, why do I get the feeling you're really into scaring people? Strike now! You show up ready for a battle right in front of the thugs, panic flashing across their faces. They clearly didn't expect to be found. But in no time, they've got their helmets on and weapons drawn. The fight is on. The fight is on! Dang, I want to see them without their helmets a little bit longer. I don't think I really ever see them without their helmets. It's umbrella time, boys.
What the hell? Where did these guys come from?
So you guys ever think about maybe, I don't know, giving up?
Stealing your spotlight.
Oh, I definitely want to get Alice when her banner happens.
I don't know how we got it.
I'm just really afraid that she's going to be in the same banner as,
Don't think you're getting out of here in one piece either.
as another character I want.
Your weakness has been exposed.
Dang!
Yes.
There's a lot of that, like assault damage. The defeated thugs try to escape, but everyone at the resort swarms in and takes them down. Dang, even the
Stay put and don't try
even the
anything
guests.
funny. Public security's on their way.
Let me go. What did we even do to make you call public security, huh?
Let me think. Breaking into the resort store, malicious damage to property, assaulting staff, and wearing that asymmetrical helmet. I'd say that's plenty to press charges.
Huh? What kind of charge is that last one?
It's a personal one.
EJ and I searched these guys. Willis wasn't here, and none of them look like Three Gates Corp employees.
In other words, these guys look like a bunch of thugs who broke into the resort with no connection to Three Gates Corp. Of course, that's just on the surface.
Hiring thugs to fake hauntings? How awful. Just spill the beans about Three Gates Corp. Honestly, and maybe we'll go easy on you. You better think this through.
Three Gates Corp? That huge company under Tops? And what's this ghost haunting business? I have no clue what you're talking about. Hey, listen! We hit the resort simply because you people ticked us off. So we're here to mess with the place. I planned it, they carried it out. That's all there is to it.
How much did Willis pay you? We'll double it!
Willis? Never heard of him. Don't know what you're talking about. We make our living with our own two hands.
That's enough. Monito, would you mind locking them up until public security arrives?
Monito takes away the restrained thugs and then returns to the group.
Yuzuha, are you still planning to use Denny's to turn them? To be honest, Spook Shack's in the doghouse in terms of cash right now.
I'm also a member of Spook Shack. I can chip in if you need funding.
It's okay, Alice. I was just feeling them out. Judging by their attitude, I'd say Willis has already paid them a pretty hefty hush fee. No point wasting time on them. Anyway, after tonight's counter-strike, Willis probably won't be making any bold moves for a while. As for whether these thugs will rat him out, we'll let public security handle that.
Just let Jane get to him. I'm sure she'll get the deets.
Does that mean we don't have to worry about more hauntings happening again?
The thugs Willis hired have all been caught. There's no one left to do his dirty work for now. Of course, he might hire another group of thugs, or even do it himself. But if he tries anything again, we won't let him get away with it.
At least the music festival won't be affected.
The music festival kicks off tomorrow night. At least this time, Willis won't be able to do anything. If our festival and attractions combo goes well, the resort's popularity should be in a pretty good spot after this.
Although this is good news, it's a shame that after all the chaos these past few days, the whole haunted resort thing has blown up all over Internaut. This kind of negative publicity is already doing some real damage.
How's it negative publicity anyways, is what I'm thinking, because like, people really like haunted attractions, or supposedly haunted attractions. People flock to that stuff.
But hey, it's still way better than when we first opened. Back when nobody wanted to come at all. Thanks to all of you, the resort's finally back on track.
Those people spreading wild rumors online without knowing the full story, excuse me. If it weren't for them, the resort would have been way more popular.
MP, don't say that. Honestly, I'm already really happy we've gotten this far in such a short time. At least now, even with the ghost rumors, we can still keep the resort running.
Oh, right! Speaking of which, I've been scrolling through Internaut posts these past few days, and it seems like people's opinions about our resort are starting to shift. Hold on, let me pull it up. Look! Since the hauntings were just spooky but didn't cause any real harm to people, quite a few paranormal enthusiasts are getting super interested in the place.
See, that's exactly what I mean. People, like, if nobody is actually getting hurt, then people are just gonna come here and just be like, oh, did you see that? I totally heard something. And then they're gonna be like, oh no, I wanna go here. Wait, right at night, Now we're gonna see the ghosts and keep the projectors, trust me.
Let me see. Wow, you're right. There are even posts calling us a must-visit summer hotspot, with guides on where to take the best photos. What on earth are these people thinking?
Aren't you the same, my lady? You say you're scared of ghost stories and supernatural stuff, but deep down you're dying to run into some spooky events yourself.
You're literally called Spook Shack, so I don't know what to tell you guys.
No, I'm not.
Anyway, what if we flip this whole haunting thing around and use it as a publicity stunt to attract more visitors? It might even help offset the negative press we got the past couple days.
Heck yeah.
No, let's just end it here. I don't want to use something like this to make money off the resort my father left me.
What?
MB, could you help gather all the holographic projectors we've recovered so far and hand them over to public security?
Oh, fine. Okay, Therese.
Alright, let's shift gears. Time to help Alice and Yuzuha prepare for tomorrow night's music festival.
I guess if...
Right. Thanks, everyone. The bands Mr. Arnold invited will be here tomorrow for rehearsal, and we've already pushed out all the ads. Though, with the budget we've got, it's only a small promo campaign.
I guess if you think about it, though, in the long term, you can't really keep doing the same thing as a promotional without, like, basically full committing to it, so... I guess I kinda get it.
Leave all the preparations to us. Now that everything's back on track, it's time to share the wonders of summer with all our guests.
Wise and I will help too. Let's make the most of it and spend an amazing summer night together.
We got this!
Whoa. In perfect sync, everyone stacks their hands together. Summer isn't over yet. The storm has passed, and tomorrow will be full of hope once again.
Summer. If only it could last forever.
Summer. Blank screen. Oh, now there you go. Looks like this whole haunting business has finally settled down. Now we can properly focus on getting the music festival ready. The big day is almost here, but we've still got a mountain of details to sort out. But first things first, it's already pretty late. Let's get some rest and power through it tomorrow. Looks like I can finally get a good night's sleep. Staying up late's a lady's worst enemy when it comes to beauty. Belle, you better get some rest too. When we've got the time, the three of us will have to do another girls' night chat. The stage is set. That's actually a pretty nice stage. Like for just a random music festival out of nowhere. Whoa. Also, there's something I want to check, but I need to find the right place.
Think you can beat my surf speed record?
I don't think any of these have what I'm looking for though. Let me see. I might have turned it off. Just because the power that it uses. I don't know where it's supposed to be though. There's like a reflective surface that kinda... Oh, you're interesting. There's like a reflective surface around here that's supposed to unless they patched it, which is also highly possible. I don't even know where it could be. Coffee shop brewer. Oh my, sorry, 1 second, I gotta... Keeps messaging me. Or maybe it's just the time? Yeah, it's not even like tweets or anything, it's just I think it was like a couple emails or something. I think it's supposed to be this shop, but my reflective the reflection settings are turned off, so wait, let me see. Settings, graphics, FPS, vertical rendering, anti-aliasing, global illumination, shadows, quality, shading, character quality, high precision character resolution, environmental quality, atmospheric sampling, mirror reflections, medium, volumetric fog, bloom, motion blur, distortion. Maybe I just didn't find the right place. I feel like it's supposed to be right here, but I don't see a reflection. Maybe it's like
Feel the pulse
here?
of life on your board.
Feel the pulse of life. Belle, look how many visitors we got, and they're walking through us. Those are the real ghosts. It's packed. Mr. Arnold did thorough research on the resort's target audience, and although the advertising budget was tight, every penny was well spent. That's why so many people came early just for tonight's music festival. With so many people around, I'm feeling even more fired up. Come on, let's push through and finish checking off the rest of our to-dos. How's prep going? Let me think. We've already booked the performers for the festival, and most of them have arrived at the resort. They're either getting ready backstage or relaxing somewhere nearby. The stage is all fixed up and ready, and all staff are in position. First up is a sound check. Then Minato will lead the guests to the waiting area. Oh my god. And we'll go through a rehearsal a bit later. Feels like we're almost there. Once the music festival's over, let's throw ourselves a little celebration. Gotta properly toast the resort's full recovery. Is that a coconut? Yusa, anything could still happen before the festival comes to a close. This isn't the time to let our guard down just yet. Yeah. And your little bunny ears and tail haven't stopped twitching since this morning either, right? Stop staring at me all the time. Oh, right, Belle. Could I ask you for a favor? Actually, I'd like to hear what tourists around here think of the resort and the music festival. When you're organizing an event, it's easy to overlook things from the audience's perspective. That's why I want to understand what the visitors here truly care about, so we can still make a few adjustments before the festival officially begins. Leave it to me. Thanks. We'll be getting ready here by the stage, waiting for the good news. Alright. Let me see. Next I need to check check the stage flame machine and the fireworks for tonight. You a staff member? Yeah, I saw a job posting online saying they needed help here, so I came over. Before this, I handled stage setup for lots of music festivals and concerts. It might not be the biggest gig I've done, but the vibe's great and the pay's fair. With all the experience I've got, I'll make sure everything's set up just right. You see any problems? Problems? I don't see any problems. Oh wait, there's one thing about the resort. Today when I came to work on the stage, I tripped over something, but I swear I didn't see anything on my way. I was in a hurry, and I did stop to check what had happened, but if someone can trip on such a wide road, it's definitely a safety hazard. I'll make sure to bring this up with the boss later. They definitely hit something on the stage. I see. That was very helpful of you, Belle. Their points are worth thinking about. No big names and security doesn't seem all that reliable. Gotta fix those. But there's one more thing that's bugging me. Did that staff member just say they tripped over nothing? Like, literally nothing in their way? I'm worried about this too. Yusa, you don't think... Before Alice can finish her sentence, a sudden scream rings out from not far away. It's begun again.
Whoa! That's a ton of ghost images! What the heck is going on?
Dude, are you okay? You look like you need it.
The tourists are totally freaking out!
It's just like a couple things anyway. Like, oh, they probably stepped over a projector is probably what happened. Eek! Eek! Help! It's alright, don't be afraid. Help me, this is so scary. Does your headband have like little horns? She seems to have lost the strength and reason to respond for now. In any case, let's use the camera to locate the hidden hologram projector and retrieve it to put an end to this ghostly display. It's picture time. Huh? That nasty thing vanished. It's alright, you're completely safe. Really? I was just here to chill and then suddenly there were all those scary things, one after another. I seriously thought that was the end for me. Please head to a nearby safe zone and stay put. Okay, but honestly, I just want to go home now. That last scare nearly gave me a heart attack. The terrified tourist leaves the scene. Most of the other visitors are reacting the same way, and the situation isn't looking good. Yuzuha, Alice, and Monto, and the others, seem to have gathered nearby. Let's go find them and discuss our next move. I knew it was too simple to end right then and there.
What? How is this possible? Why are there so many haunting images?
Didn't we hand over all the projectors to public security last night? What kind of dirty trick is Three Gates Corp pulling now?
We'll figure that out later. Right now, there are too many of these projections. Most of the visitors are completely spooked. We need to collect the projectors now and get the visitors to safety ASAP.
The performers and staff have all run off in a panic! We must hurry! Let's split up!
Where are you all rushing off to?
A familiar, chilling voice cuts through the crowd.
Willis,
This guy.
you again!
New Eridu Broadcasting, Throne Quarter TV, Redo Media. Basically, I invited all the major mainstream media outlets in New Eridu.
So the whole city can watch this haunted circus you deliberately set up?
Careful what you say. We're live across the city right now. I just heard Fantasy Resort was on the rise, so I decided to spend a little of my own money to bring in some big media coverage. Just trying to help you out with a little PR, that's all. Oh, but what a shame! Looks like we picked the worst possible time and ended up broadcasting your resort's biggest mess for everyone to see.
I can't believe you have the nerve to say that! Everyone watching, please listen to me! Everything you're seeing right now was created by hologram projectors. Our resort is not haunted! And the one who orchestrated all of this, turning it into a haunting, is none other than this department manager from Three Gates Corp!
Oh my. If you want to accuse Three Gates Corp, shouldn't you at least have solid evidence? You can't throw shade at us just because the projectors happen to be coated in our new material, can you?
We never said they were.
Speaking of evidence, I've actually got a video that proves my company has nothing to do with your resort. In fact, it was your own people who installed the projectors in place to fake the haunting.
What video? Just as a sense of dread hits you, Willis has already pulled out his phone, starts playing the video in front of the cameras. The footage was shot late at night, clearly inside the resort. It's like a fixed position surveillance footage. On the empty street, there's Empy carrying a holographic projectors. Its tiny body hauls several projectors, installing them at various corners of the street, adjusting the settings to invisible mode, and finally leaves with a satisfied look. Instead of handing over the projectors to public security last night, Empy reinstalled them throughout the resort. Is this the truth behind what's happening today?
That's your resort's Bangbu, right? Forgive me for not disclosing the source of this video, but it clearly shows that this Bangbu did everything on its own. We had nothing to do with it. I believe the people can see it for themselves. You fabricated this whole haunting nonsense, traumatizing customers who trusted and visited you. And then you had the nerve to turn this around on me. That's what really happened.
MP, how could this be? You've been with us since Father was still alive. You would never do something like this. Right, MP?
Couldn't they just make another Bangbu look exactly like MP?
Huh? Where's MP?
Come to think of it, I haven't seen MP around at all since this morning.
I bet it's already left town. Bangbu's actions. Master takes the fall. As the resort's managers, shouldn't you give the audience and your guests an explanation?
Damn it! Where did MP run off to at a time like this? What should we do?
You exchange glances with Yuza and Alice. Even in a dire situation like this, there's no hesitation in their eyes, only determination.
Wise? Monato? Can I leave this to you guys?
You want us to keep the media busy? I'm not a pro at this, but I'll try my best.
Are you planning to retrieve the projectors and find MP?
MP has always cared deeply about the resort. There's no way to do something like this without a reason. There must be something else behind this. We need to find it and figure out the truth.
Go! We've got things covered here.
Okay, we'll be back soon. Do you think MP might be somewhere it usually hangs around?
No, maybe it's not that simple. Let's ask around first.
I mean, T's right here. You're not MP. I'm not actually MP. Wait, I'm not supposed to say that. I was instructed to call myself MP for the next half day. Yes, that's right. I'm MP. That lie was way too obvious. This can't be happening, right? I'm not the MP you're talking about, but please, don't arrest me. I was just trying to get by. I'm a Bangbu wanderer. I was just roaming the streets this morning, starving, when this guy just stood in front of me. He stared me up and down and started chatting me up. He gave me a bunch of ether batteries and said I could have as many as I want if I help him out. So here I am. He brought me to the resort and told me to stand here pretending to be MP. Said if anyone comes by, I should just keep asking if they're going out to sea. That's it. My whole mission. Just standing here. I really don't know anything else. I don't even know who MP is. Could you... you can keep the ether batteries. Just please, don't arrest me. What did that man look like? Oh, I know this one. He wore glasses, had a suit on, kinda looked rich, talked all fancy, and sometimes he'd just start muttering to himself for no reason. I'm not turning you in. Okay, as long as you're not arresting me, I'm open to anything. Also, technically my job here is to take people out to sea, so would you like to go for a sail? Now's not the time for this. I see. Sorry, I shouldn't have asked that. These two look like they're still having fun despite, you know, everything that's happening. Hello. What kind of cursed resort is this? It's not even the creepy things floating in midair that you can't even touch. Now the creepy stuff lurking by the beach too? I should never have come here. I have no idea either. I mean, I didn't see anything. I was just walking along the shore earlier, thinking I'd go feel the waves when something tripped me out of nowhere. If it weren't for all the creepy stuff happening around this resort, you'd probably think I was nuts. But I swear I tripped over something and went face first into the sand. When I looked up, there was nothing there. This is some kind of haunting, isn't it? It has to be. Where exactly did you trip? Let me think. I guess it was maybe a few dozen meters out from the dock. Can't say exactly where, but if you wander around the area long enough, you're bound to bump into the ghost too. Bam, 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 bam. Belle, have you found any clues over there? From what we've just found out, Willis definitely knows where MP is, but you didn't say a word, and instead hired some random bamboo off the street to pose as it. Someone tripped over an invisible object in the shallow waters. Invisible object? But projectors malfunction when they're exposed to seawater. There's no way Willis would have set them up out there. Alice, you're giving Willis way too much credit. Don't tell me the invisible object was MP? And now it's been submerged in seawater the whole time? How could that be? That object should be somewhere around here. Oh, hey, there's Piper, Harumasa, and, Shingy. What are they doing here? There you are. Jeez. What'd they do to you, man? As the camera shutter clicks, MP the penguin boo reappears before your eyes, lying limp in seawater, unconscious as though it's been struck down. It's MP! It's right here! But it seems to be unconscious. I'll check its condition right away. I'm sorry. MP's waking up. Quick, get out of the water.
MP? Are you okay? Can you hear us?
He looks basically dead.
This is awful. They sprayed chameleon on it, and did it so carelessly. Thankfully, the seawater hasn't caused any irreversible damage to its core yet.
Sorry, I messed up. I'm sorry. What happened last night?
MP, calm down. Can you tell us what happened last night?
Sorry. MP didn't turn into projectors, but kept them instead. MP waited until everyone was asleep and reinstalled them. Last night, Therese said if only summer could last forever. MP feels the same way. In summer, everyone's here. And the music festival, and the visitors. But once summer ends, everyone leaves. It'll just be MP, EG, Therese, and the Deads. Happy times won't last. We'll have to work ourselves to death again just to keep the resort afloat. Just putting on good music festival isn't enough. The resort will eventually fall back into decline. MP doesn't want to see Therese cry anymore. MP wants the resort to stay popular even after the music festival ends. So you want to use the ghost stories.
So when Mia mentioned last night that the ghost stories were well received on Internaut, you thought about using that to the resort's advantage?
The images in the projectors. Those visitors found them too scary. So MP secretly changed them to something cuter. MP thought maybe that would attract more people. MP didn't say anything because Therese would say no. MP spent the whole night setting up the projectors, but in the end Willis had remote access to them. MP wanted to stop, but it was too late. Someone knocked MP out from behind and kept muttering to themselves. MP tried to capture them with my camera, but they snatched it away and smashed it. I'm sorry. MP let everyone down. I'm sorry. Therese is going to cry again.
Your face looks like you're about to bite someone, little bunny.
Is that how I look right now? You're not much better, Yuzuha. Your hair's practically standing on end.
MP, it's alright. You can leave the rest to us.
MP, you've done great. We'll take it from here. We'll settle the score with the bad guys who tried to ruin our summer.
Belle? Got any ideas? From what MP said, it sounds like Willis didn't leave any evidence behind this time either.
No, this time he's going down.
No. This time, he's going down. He crushed every bit of hope we had just to sabotage the resort. He even went so far as to leave MP invisible in seawater to make it malfunction. We're heading back, and we'll make him pay for what he's done.
what's over here? Oh, right. That game. I want to see these guys over here real quick. See if anyone else is here. Hey guys. Had I known I'd be having such... You guys are talking way too fast for me to keep reading. Enjoying the vacation with young folks. I can't talk to you normally. Oh, hey guy. What's his name? Buchanan. Oh, I see. Surprised I've actually heard the name Buchanan before. I was gonna say like Butch and... I don't know how to say it wrong. Battered and bruised, MP is brought to the camera. The once arrogant Willis turns pale when he sees MP, as if fearing something, but quickly regains his usual demeanor.
I'm impressed you managed to find this troublemaking Bangboo. What's with all those wounds on it? Don't tell me you beat it up to appease the guests.
MP! Those wounds! What happened?
Willis, you did this, didn't you? MP is just a little Bangboo! You bastard!
When it's time for revenge, you gotta say something cooler.
Guys, when you finally get your shot at revenge, you can't just say something...
Ah, shoot.
Huh? Me? Alright then.
Hold on, I want to hear what it sounds like when Belle says that.
Guys, when you finally get your shot at revenge, you can't just say something weak like, you bastard! Alice, show 'em how it's done.
Sorry, I wanted to hear that.
My name is Alice Timefield. For
Oh.
the sake of Fantasy Resort's reputation, for MP, and for everyone's hard work that you tried to trample, I will push you into an utterly asymmetrical abyss of despair!
Alice, that asymmetrical part was kinda unnecessary.
I feel like it worked out pretty well, for this at least.
What exactly are you getting at?
The culprit who manipulated the ghosts and harmed our Bangboo is you and you alone.
In short, you brought in these invisible holographic projectors, caused chaos at the resort, and even tried to kill a Bangboo. All of this is being exposed to the entire city of New Eridu, live on camera.
Wait, does killing a Bangboo carry like the same amount of weight as like killing a person? I mean, they're basically sentient, right?
And here I thought you had something important to say. How ridiculous! In a lawful society, you can't just throw around accusations without evidence. Especially when you're accusing Three Gates Corp.
We're not accusing Three Gates Corp. We're accusing you and only you.
I've been meaning to say this for a while now. You keep dragging Three Gates Corp into every conversation. What are you, the CEO's secret illegitimate child or something? This isn't about them. We're accusing you personally. Stop hiding behind the company's name.
That doesn't change anything. I already checked with public security. Those thugs who trashed the resort were just some gang. What does that have to do with me? And this Bangboo's injuries? How is that my problem? Show me the evidence.
The evidence is inside MP's body.
Willis, you think you've got everything covered, leaving no loose ends. But you're wrong. Destroying MP's camera wasn't enough. Bangboo units have built-in visual recording systems. For someone running a cutting-edge tech company, this should have been obvious. But you've turned into nothing but a greedy snake who will do anything for your own gain. I'm not surprised you looked down on Bangboo and completely forgot what they're capable of.
Visual recording system, huh? Interesting. And? You did remind me of this feature. If I remember correctly, only the Bangboo's master and Marcel group have the authority to access those visual recordings. And if I'm not mistaken, this Penguin Boo's registered master was Teresa's deceased father, wasn't it? The fee for changing ownership isn't cheap, so you've never officially updated the registration.
And behold, it turns out her father's still alive.
As
I
for
don't know.
Marcel Group, once you submit a data request, it'll take at least a year and a half to hear anything back. I'm honestly curious. How exactly do you plan to get your hands on this Bangbu's recordings?
You raise your phone to your ear. A familiar voice comes through.
Master, I detect a long-awaited opportunity for me to shine. Enter the command, "Please help me, Your Excellency Fairy," and I shall execute the following action. Convert Bangbu's visual recordings into video output. Master, it seems like you're in a situation where verbal commands aren't convenient. I've gone ahead and sent the recordings to your phone. Please don't forget to shower me with extra praise later.
She sounds a lot sassier than usual. I like it. Show everyone the recordings from your phone.
Alright, these are the visual recordings saved inside MP.
Oh, well, you've got some skills. If what you're saying is true, that someone attacked this Bangbu, then the visual recordings must have caught it. Maybe it was one of those leftover thugs from yesterday's gang. You should hand over the recordings to public security and let them sort it out. That'll wrap things up for today.
No gangs in the visual recordings. You're the only one in the visual recordings.
Still trying to play dumb, Willis? The gang you hired to do your dirty work were all caught yesterday. With hush money for hired thugs being so steep, and the risk of exposure so high, there's no way you could have lined up another crew in just one day. Given the situation, don't you think it's far more likely you took matters into your own hands and attacked MP yourself? I'm going to play back the visual recordings. I heard that you love hearing yourself talk. Why don't we give all of New Eridu a chance to hear what you were mumbling at the end?
Wait, don't! I spent a fortune hiring those thugs and they were totally useless. Got themselves caught just like that. Thought this worthless resort was a lost cause. But who would have guessed, just wandering around here, I'd stumble onto such a lucky surprise.
Jeez, you should have just said, I'm the one behind everything, and I was the one who almost killed the Bangbu. Me, Willis.
This dung Bangbu even set up the projectors for me. This'll work. Just gotta wait till daytime when the place is packed. I'll project all those terrifying images, and the resort will be doomed for good. Smash the camera, then get rid of this Bangbu. Why is it so heavy? Whatever, I'll just leave it invisible and let it rot in the sea. This time I'll finally drive this place into bankruptcy and take it for myself. I've been waiting for too long. Midsummer Inc.'s research data must be hidden somewhere around here.
Who would have thought the man always covered his tracks so perfectly turned out to be so careless when completely off guard? As MP's visual recordings finished playing in front of all the cameras, one glance at Willis showed a man barely able to stand, his face completely pale.
Got any more excuses? There's no such thing as a voice-changing ribbon in New Eridu, you know?
Wait, everyone, please let me explain. This video doesn't prove anything.
A voice-changing ribbon? Is that like a Detective Conan reference where it's like his bow tie that does the voice changer? The reporters' phones at the scene suddenly start ringing. After answering and listening for a moment, they all switch to speakerphone, making sure the voice on the other end can be clearly captured by the cameras.
Citizens of New Eridu, I apologize for taking up your valuable
they are
time.
throwing him under the bus.
As the corporate spokesperson for Three Gates Corp, I would like to make an official statement regarding this incident. Willis, former R&D division manager at Three Gates Military Tech, has been terminated and permanently blacklisted due to his malicious interference with Fantasy Resort's operations for personal gain, causing severe damage to the company's reputation. Willis's actions were entirely his own and have no connection to our company. Regarding his unauthorized use of our newly developed technology, we will pursue legal action accordingly. For further details, please stay tuned for our upcoming press conference. Thank you for your attention.
As expected of Tops, they never miss a beat when it comes to cutting ties. Must hurt pretty bad, huh? Being abandoned and backstabbed by your master?
If you'd just handed over the damn resort from the start, none of this would have happened. All I wanted was to get my hands on the research data hidden here. To use it for promotion.
Yeah, and that's where you screwed up.
Watch out. Looks like he's about to do something crazy.
Ah, shoot. The ground begins to shake. Moments later, a massive machine descends from the sky, blocking everyone's path. Oh, he's crashing out.
Now that my career and my life are ruined, none of you are getting out of this in one piece!
Figures Willis would lash out when cornered. Monto, you go help evacuate the guests with the others. Alice and I will take care of the big guy he summoned. He never expected to fail, yet he had a combat mech nearby. What a shady man. Let's take this chance to put him behind bars for good. Boss battle time. On the beach, too.
I should have leveled this place from the start! Would have saved me a ton of trouble! But anyway, so why beat around the bush? Blow it up! Blow it up!
Rhythm of the waves. Solid hit. Score one for me.
And why did you get to go on vacation? Did you even know the pain of spending summer moving with the higher-ups?
Stay on offense.
Once this place goes boom, I'll head over and blow up 3 gates! Make myself the boss!
Perfectly symmetric. Man, has he completely lost his mind?
Must be the weather. He's probably got heat stroke or something. Let's give him some herbal tea leader. Yeah.
A sword technique for summer nights.
Not even close.
A lot of perfect dodges.
At the beach, Alice Timefield is unstoppable. Look, the enemies are like seashells on the shore.
With the mech disabled, Willis is left with no means of resistance, but he no longer seems to care. He sits on the ground muttering like, I'm covered in the coating too. If I stay still, I'll turn invisible, and you won't find me. Over and over until public security officers arrive and take him into custody. Now that is what you call being caught red-handed, and thanks to the live broadcast, word should spread quickly that the resort's haunting was nothing more than Willis' little schemes. The crisis has passed. Let's clean up this mess. The tourists are still waiting in the safety zone. Please, wait a moment. There's something I'd like to say.
Everyone, thank you so much. I don't know what crimes Willis will be charged with, but without him around, I think the resort is finally free from all the nightmares.
I've already repaired MP's body. Thanks, everyone. It's just a shame about the music festival that we had planned for tonight.
Yeah, it's a real shame. But the bands and staff all got spooked and ran off. No matter what we say, they won't come back now. We've got no choice but to put the music festival on hold.
No, let's do it ourselves.
But Yuzuha, weren't you really looking forward to it?
Do you have eye implants? Your eyes kind of like have a different color to them.
No worries. I feel like I've already spent one heck of an epic summer with you all.
Actually, I've got another idea.
How should I put this? Guys, I actually have another way to save the music festival. I could ask a friend to see if she'd be willing to perform here. Since Spook Shack was running the show, I figured I should leave the planning to you guys, so I never brought it up before. But what do you think about having Astra Yao perform here?
Astra Yao? You mean the Astra Yao who's perfectly symmetrical from head to toe except for her leg and armpits?
Huh. I don't know what to say about that. Anyway, we're calling in a pretty big favor, aren't we?
Belle, how do you know her? I love her.
You better be clear about this. Do you love her for her songs or for her symmetry?
Yuzu, how rude of you! Of course it's because of the music! I'm not just some classical music snob, you know.
But Belle, I can't believe you can get Astra Yao on board! Looks like there's still hope for turning this music festival around. Could you contact her right now?
Val, we've already got some friends staying at the resort, and now we're inviting Astra. Why don't we invite the others to come along too?
Heck yeah, let's make it a huge party.
Great idea, Wise. I might as well set up a video call.
It's a pretty big ask, I think, but you know. You open Knock Knock, select familiar names from your friends list, and start a video call. In no time, everyone joins the video call.
Belle, what's up? I just wrapped up a
Oh,
commercial
this is
shoot.
cool.
Now heading to my next gig.
Everyone is here. Also, they have her in her, new outfit. That's cool.
Hello, Belle. I just started my learning how to say no to debriefings and everything else training. Did you need something?
Miyabi, you just don't want to go to the debriefing, do you? Belle, I just finished work. Are you at a resort?
Roxy, I thought you were video calling me for something important, but look at that! A whole screen full of familiar faces. As for what I'm doing, let's just say PubSec doesn't need to know.
These are all the characters that, like, know each other too, huh?
Hey everyone! Wise and I are at Fantasy Resort, and there's gonna be a beach music festival tonight. Would you all like to come to the resort and join us? So, Astra, how should I put this? I have a favor to ask.
Say, oh, here it comes.
Performing at the music festival, right? I'm down. I'm heading over there now.
Huh? How did you know?
But don't you have another gig coming up?
I was watching the live broadcast earlier. You looked so cool standing up for the resort. The next gig was just some private show for Topps bigwigs anyway. I already asked Eve to cancel it for me. I watched it too. So my say no training is over now. I'll head over with Yanagi and the others. I knew you wouldn't forget about me, Peroxy. The Cunning Hairs watched the live stream and we're already on the way. But first, let me check. All the resort facilities are free, right? Or at least we get the friends and family discount?
Yeah, at the very least, you can go to the beach. So, like, you can handle that.
I didn't catch the live stream, but the case I just handled was connected to your resort. Last night, some gang members were transferred to us from Throne Quarter. They were being particularly difficult to crack, so I was put in charge of the interrogation. I couldn't get them to spill either. But when Jane heard about it, she said just now, they confessed everything about their shady dealings with Willis from Three Gates Corp. He'll probably be spending quite a long time behind bars.
Hey, got it right. That's cool. Jane, expert interrogator.
I'll come over with Qingyi and the others. We could really use a break. Belle, you handled this case brilliantly.
Well, oddly enough, Qingyi's already here.
Thanks, guys. See you all tonight at the resort.
Just as you're about to end the video call after setting up a meeting at the resort, Yuzuha leans in.
Belle, don't end the video call yet. Can I have a quick word with Astra?
Of course. What are you planning to say, Yuzuha?
Yuzuha flashes a mysterious smile, then takes the phone and whispers a few words to Astra. Then she hits the speakerphone button and points the phone screen at the TV cameras, which are just about to wrap up the broadcast.
Everyone, I have an announcement to make. Tonight, I'll be performing at the Fantasy Music Festival, so get ready for some incredible magic through music!
We forgot advertising!
If you're interested, come meet me at Fantasy Resort. Let's make this the most amazing summer night ever!
Oh, that traffic's gonna be crazy. Yuzuha, are you actually a genius?
You actually came up with that on the spot? Yuzuha, are you some kind of genius?
I wonder how much it would have cost to get this kind of media coverage the normal way.
Bet Willis never saw this coming. All that effort he put into getting media to trash us ended up working in our favor. The music festival's hype is gonna hit an all-time high. So, Alice, how are you liking your first summer since joining Spook Shack?
Huh? Me? How should I put this? Nothing went according to plan at all. Everything was total chaos. Just one scare after another, and I barely got any chance to relax. It's completely different from what I had in mind, but I loved it. Honestly, it might have been the best summer I've ever had.
Oh, shoot. I thought the music festival was done for, but hey, who knew it'd come back like this? Kinda lucky, huh? Yuzuha, it's too soon to breathe easy. The media coverage is already out, but we've lost a bunch of staff and performers. There's no way we can pull off a full-scale festival like this. Then let's bring them back one by one. With my charm as the face of the Mystic Wares, I'll definitely get them to change their mind. We'll help too. With more hands on deck, we might be able to get everything back on track. And maybe even squeeze in a rehearsal before the show. Count me in. No, Belle, let us handle the rest. After everything we've been through, it's time you got some proper rest. Monito's right. And hey, Belle, there's actually one more thing we can do. Just stick around here and welcome our old friends. They'll be rushing over any minute now. We'll make sure everything goes smoothly. Just wait for our good news. After the sun sets, performers and familiar faces make their way to the resort. Dang, they even got you in your new outfit too? Shy girl. Got Evelyn. Miss Yao was just saying the other day that it's been a while since we've seen you. And now, here you are. Maybe it's fate. Yeah, Miss Yao and I watched your entire confrontation with the Three Gates Corp manager through the live stream. You managed to stay calm and collected, kept your logic clear, and really put the pressure on. Well done. Evelyn praised me. Just stating facts. I've dealt with Three Gates Corp. Their middle management's full of guys like him, greedy, ambitious, always clawing their way up. Can't deny, it felt good watching them fall. Anyway, even though the other agency will probably blow up if we turn them down, since Miss Yao wants to perform here, I'll do my best to make it work. Besides, in this sweltering summer, it's nice to take a short break and catch up with a few friends. Proxy, it's great to see you. May you all have an unforgettable summer night. Let's see who else we can find.
Feel the pulse of life on your board.
Also, it was only Evelyn, which is kinda weird, but I get it. Like, where's Billy? Meow. Wait, maybe this... No, not this one either. I bet my graphics have to be turned up like a ton if I want to see any reflections. Yeah, that's weird. I saw Harumasa, Chingy, and Piper earlier. Where could they have gone? Ampy's back where he belongs. Wait, how do I even get on the stage? Belle, you're finally here. I'm wearing that vacation outfit I showed you before. How's it look? Super summery, right? Perfect for the stage. It's great on you. Oh, and the song I'm performing tonight, I actually gave your brother a little sneak peek a while back, so get ready. Oh, and this is? Oh right, I almost forgot to introduce her. I've been working on a new song these past couple days, so I was humming the melody in my head while checking out the stage earlier. This girl just walked by and, without even thinking, picked up the tune and ran with it. And it sounded amazing. She basically improvised the perfect harmony on the spot. So of course I had to come talk to her. Does she have a Tamagotchi? No, it's nothing. I just kinda sorta hummed along. You're part of that new idol group, right? She's gonna short circuit from nerves at this rate. But that melody really surprised me. Do you do music too? What's your name? I'm in a band right now. We're called the Angels of Delusion. Oh wait, no, that came out wrong. No need to be so nervous. Here's an idea. Come stand right in the front row when the show starts. And I'll make sure we have tons of fun interacting, okay? Oh, and let's add each other on Knock Knock too. Please, definitely. Here on this paper are my Knock Knock ID, our band's Knock ID, and our official socials. And please sign it for me. Where'd all the shyness go? Sure thing. Looks like we're friends now, Miss Super Talented Composer. Alright, then. Wise, could you help me bring her up to the front later? Even I have to go get the stage ready. Thanks, see you in a bit. Oh, now we could probably find people. Hey, Jiyuan. Belle, we're not too late, are we? It took us a bit to sort through the case files, and when we hit traffic on the way here, it seems like a lot of people are heading to the resort. Right on time. Manager, even though you say never judge someone by who they used to be, I didn't expect you to pull off such a thriving new business in the Throne Quarter. Clearly, you're not to be underestimated. It's a legitimate business. I know, I'm just kidding. As they say, spring makes you drowsy, autumn makes you wear out, and summer puts you straight to sleep. This muggy heat's been knocking me out at the precinct too. I figured it was time to step out and get some fresh air. Wait, is that why I've been so drowsy lately? Probably. You can go fishing here. Ah, very good indeed. Chingy, you... Oh, isn't that a shooting booth over there? You could try it for free. Huh? Really? I want to try it. The precinct shooting competition is coming up soon. This will be perfect practice. Seems even Jiyuan's quite intrigued. Oh, Yanagi. Belle, we're here. Miyabi, long time no see. Has it really been that long? Didn't we just talk on video a moment ago? Chief. Hello, Proxy. It's been a while. I've arranged some time. Late Night Gamer. Welcome to the stream. What's up? I've arranged some time off for everyone in Section 6. On rare, clear summer night like this place is perfect for unwinding and recovering from the strain of work. Strangely enough, Asaba and Sokaku wandered off on their own the moment we arrived, like it wasn't their first time here. Come to think of it, I did see them these past couple days. I didn't see Sokaku, though. Where was she heading? I heard you've been through quite a few different adventures lately. If you're up for it, let's find a quiet place later tonight and take our time catching up. Just started a zenless Just started Zenless a week ago, so I'm looking for other peeps who play. Oh yeah, I play quite a bit. I've had the worst luck possible. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. On your pools, I guess? Well, there should be free ones today. I pulled 3 Graces before. Oh, yeah. That sounds like pretty bad luck. I'm sorry to hear that. A free one, lose 50-50, and a standard. Wow. They're lucky I love Grace, not gonna lie. Well, at least that's one of the upsides, huh? I think for me it was either Nekomata or Soldier 11 that I kept getting. Good luck, Nicole. I'd also like to get a drink and unwind a bit, but before that, I need to find Sukaku first. As for Asaba, well, since we're officially on break, he can enjoy it however he likes. I really wanted Miyabi, but I kind of like Alice more. Alice is cuter. Yeah, Alice is really nice. Can't wait till her banner starts, because I've saved up at least like 80 pulls for her. Unless I lose the 50-50, which, you know, knock on wood. Yo, Proxy. Long time no see. The Belobog crew has been vacationing here these past few days, but we haven't run into you till now. I only pull characters that look good. Really? I kind of pull on every single banner. So, like, if I get them, I get them, and if I don't, I don't. I think there was, like, one I skipped. I don't remember, though. I have 0 pulls, but I'm at 50 pity with guaranteed. That's good. At least then you'll get Alice for sure. Alice is really fun to play. She's got some really good damage. Having a good time on your vacation? It's been truly relaxing. Thanks to your invitation, we've been able to fully unwind from all the busy work at the company and get some proper rest these past few days. Thanks for taking care of my drones, Proxy, and for sharing all the feedback on how they handled. After these past few days, I think I've got a pretty good idea of how to improve these kids. Oh, and about the haunting you mentioned earlier, it's been sorted out now, right? Wait, what? I had no idea that even happened. I must have been too busy swimming and catching up on sleep. Proxy, tell me who it was. I'll make sure they regret it. I still have 4 days left of the free login wishes thing, so that's like 5 pulls guaranteed. And still doing the main story. Yeah, you should be able to get quite a few polychromes then. Did you check the shop for your free wishes too? Don't forget those. Although, it depends if you spent like your stuff already. No worries, it's all taken care of. Already got caught? That's way too easy. Whatever his reason was, anyone who dares to ruin someone else's summer break deserves to carry 3 full cartloads of bricks with their bare hands. Easy, Sweet Pea. From the look on Proxy's face, whoever was behind it probably already paid the price. Let's leave all that behind. For now, we've got a summer night to enjoy. Yeah, you're right. Proxy, let's forget all that mess for tonight. Ben and Anton went fishing, so why don't we have a beachside fish barbecue party later? I always forget about those drones. They're actually kind of intimidating. I think someone is on the boat. Or not. Oh, there you are. Wait, where's Billy? Wait, maybe he can't get wet. Hey partner, fancy meeting you again. Nom. Hi Proxy. Want a burger? You two are so chill. A chance to chill at a resort for free? As if we cutting hairs would ever pass that up. Billy and Nekomata already split up to grab snacks and drinks, and then we're claiming these lounge chairs until the sun goes down. Are you coming with us, Proxy? I heard the sailboat drink stand does some moving screenings. Maybe we could pick one and watch it together. I got a few things to take care of. Don't forget to come grab a drink or two once you're done, alright? You've been hosting us here, so drinks are on me later. Thinking back to last year's Camellia Golden Week, we actually spent it at your place, didn't we? Hard to believe how time flies. Nicole, save the nostalgia for later. Billy just messaged. He said there's so many tourists at the resort. The shop's already out of drinks. Huh? Ambi, drop that burger and get up. We gotta get back to the parking lot and get the box of drinks from our trunk. No vacation anymore? Business is right in front of us. Who's got time for a vacation? Chop chop, get those drinks out to the crowd. Look, Denny's are calling my name. Any chance to make money, huh? Alright, let's see. Yes, I've been grinding non-stop. I did shop, dailies, events, a ridiculous amount of side quests. I can't remember the name of the other fighting challenges that gives like 80 polychrome every 5 levels. I'm running out of gambling sources. I might genuinely make a new account if I can't get Alice in the first week. Honestly, you should be fine with what you have, and if you have 50 pity already, with guarantee you should be able to get Alice. I could finally take a breather. There was just way too much to do. Oops. Good thing everything's ready. Makes me feel a bit more at ease. Thanks for setting that up. Time for the show to begin. It still feels like we only decided to hold the festival a minute ago. So much has happened over the past few days, and soon it'll be time to head back to school. Milady, are you for real? We're still on break. If you keep talking about school and classes all the time, your hair's gonna go asymmetrical, you know? What? But going to class is a student's duty. Alice, let's talk about something else. Alright, I'm sorry. I know I say things I shouldn't sometimes. It's just, I've never really had friends before. Not ones I could truly open up to. So I'm still figuring out how to be with people like this. It's fine, so no need to be all timid. And hey, this summer break might be ending, but we can always hit the beach together next year. Just don't tell me you're staying home to study. I'll definitely be there. It's a promise. Belle, you'll come too, right? Definitely. You two better not go back on your word, or else I'll have Kama sneak into your kitchen and replace every last drink with bitter melon juice. Oh. Hey, Wise. Belle, did you say hi to our friends already? Look, the music festival's kicking off soon. Yep, I caught up with all of them. It's been a while since we've seen them. Kinda feels nostalgic, doesn't it? But for now, if you don't mind, I hope you'll spare a little more attention for your poor brother who's been left alone. Sure thing, time to enjoy this break together. I brought my camera too, so we can try to capture all the best moments tonight. Don't worry, Belle, I'll do my best to get some nice shots of you. Ones you'll actually like, so get ready for the festival. Let's go.
Welcome everyone
Ooh,
to
heck yeah.
Music Festival! Let's make this a summer night to remember!
Oh wait. I just realized. Oh, there's Billy. Man, literally everyone's here.
The holiday's almost over.
So, summer's ending already?
Oh, these are cute.
As long as we're together, every night is one to remember this summer.
I know you could play the guitar. I guess you don't really need like guitar picks if you just use your like nails. I mean, if you have like wolf nails, that is. Claws, that's what I meant to say. Jeez. I don't want to go back. Huh? Speak up. It's too noisy in here. I can't hear you. I said I don't want to go back to school. Are you talking to Kama? Say it louder. I don't want to go back to school. I want to stay at the resort and have fun with you all. Now I heard that loud and clear. What a bad student, Bunny. But I guess I'm no better. Belle, come join us. When friends get together like this, it's perfect time to shout our hearts out to the sea. I don't want to go back to work. I just want to stay with everyone forever. Why has I played with your model? We feel the same. Wait, where do I... This way. Like, I don't know how they do it, but they managed to include, like, every one of the characters that are involved in this, and they're just all really charming. Oh, hey, you're still here, Shy Girl. Wow. Oh, wow. I shook hands with Astra Yao, took a picture together, added her on Knock Knock, and got her autograph. And she even said I'm a super talented composer. It was like a dream. Just wait until I tell those two. They'll totally be jealous. That's what they get for not coming to the beach with me. I don't know what your name is, but I'm sure somebody has said it before. Belle, did you have fun tonight? I feel like this totally makes up for missing out on the vacation during Camellia Golden Week. Guess all the excitement's finally catching up. I'm actually a little drowsy, even with all that nitro fuel. Should we call it a night? Wait, is nitro fuel alcoholic or just like an energy drink? I don't remember. Let's go back and rest. Alright, good night, Belle. Sweet dreams. Belle, good morning. Good morning. What were we talking about? We were just talking about how the resort's short-term operating rights are about to expire. What? Oh, shoot. Yeah, I guess it's almost up. Regarding that matter, or this matter, according to the agreement, your short-term operating rights to the resort will soon revert back to us, but... Might I ask that you consider staying on and helping us manage the resort long-term? Of course, there would be no further fees involved this time. We simply hope you'll continue your connection with Fantasy Resort for many days to come. If it wasn't for your help, this place would likely have fallen into Willis's hands long ago. You're not just our friends, but the ones who helped save this resort. Miss Therese, the staff, and I all believe that this place needs you. Alice? What do you think? Mr. E.G., Miss Therese, I suppose we don't really need any more revenue from the resort. We'd prefer to cover Spook Shack's expenses through our own efforts. But I also believe the connection we built won't simply end with the short-term agreement. We really enjoy being here, and we love the atmosphere. It's not a place we can just walk away from. So please, allow us to take part in the resort's long-term future. That's such a classic Alice answer. Yep, what Alice said goes for all of us. That's a relief. I was worried you'd say no. So once again, looking forward to working with you all. Oh right, I also have these photos. I took them at the music festival last night, so I'd like you to please take them. I hope it's from... Yeah, that's cool. Whoop. What do we... Oh. Thanks, Therese. These are really good. Just looking at them brings back all those moments from last night. Hey, Bunny, quit that silly grinning. Everyone's watching you. I wasn't. I mean, okay, fine, I was smiling, but only because I'm really happy. I'm going to hang this photo by my bed, so I can see all of you first thing every morning. I'll do the same. Well, well, great minds think alike. Obtain Summer Night. Wait, what else do we have? Belle, Yusa and Alice said you know a thing or two about navigating the hollows. Is that true? Oh, just a thing or two. Actually, the audio where Mr. Willis's crimes were exposed, you mentioned Midsummer's research data, the data my father left behind. You probably know this, but before Midsummer shifted to tourism and started building resorts, it used to be on par with Three Gates and military tech. Though I've never seen the actual research myself, I imagine it must be quite valuable. It wasn't until I heard that recording that I realized the resort's just a cover. What Willis really wanted was to snatch Midsummer's secret data and use it to boost himself up. But he probably never guessed the research wasn't here at all. Everything he did was for nothing, because Father has already hidden it deep within the hollow. How do you know that? I only found out recently that there was a hidden compartment in the bracelet my father left me. Inside was 2 small slips of paper, each with hollow coordinates. If the research data is real, it might be tied to those 2 coordinates. Hollow coordinates change all the time. Yeah, could you help me check those 2 coordinates and bring back whatever my father might have left behind? I've already told Yusa and Alice, and they said they're willing to help too. Not really interested in the research, but since it was my father's, I'd still like to have it back on my own hands. I've got this. Thanks. Yusa and Alice should be around here somewhere. I'll send you the coordinates. Once you've worked out the location, go talk to them.
If you have any questions or need anything, just let me know.
Whoa, that kind of spooked me. Got the outfit. Got some of these. Got this. Complete Midsummer Fantasy and Midsummer's Secret. Okay, so we still have a little bit to do. Got those. Still need to do these. Alright. Hey Belle, Therese talked to you about the hollow treasure hunt already, didn't she? Does that count as a hollow treasure hunt? Of course it does. We've been stuck battling outside the hollows for ages. It's been way too long since we had a proper adventure in there. And that's where all the real ghost stories hang out. Decoding that coordinate should be a piece of cake for you, right? So, ready to head out now? And I will
Would you like to take a stroll on the beach with me? Today's reading is... Now it's my turn!
Adieu, Fufu. I really wish I got Jane Doe. I tried wishing for her too. The problem with having so many lovable characters is that you can't really get all of them. Unless you pay money.
Surprise! Need my help, Yuzuha? Huh? Ha! Feel the rhythm of the waves. Sorry for stealing your spotlight. Keep it up! Watch for attacks from your blind tail! Time to split! Stay on offense! You're gonna pay! A sword technique for summer nights! No time to deal with you individually. Apologies. You're exposed now. Keep your eyes wide open. The enemy
Why are there a bunch of Hollow Raiders wandering around here? Don't tell me they're after the research data too, probably. Everyone in New Eridu saw that live stream and heard Willis mention the research data. So yeah, it's no surprise someone's after it. But they weren't supposed to have the coordinates. Forget it. No point in wondering about that. According to the new coordinates you've calculated, this should be where Teresa's father hid it. Let's bring it back. Was it I thought it was like 2 different locations. Well, I assume Teresa asked you to help recover her father's belongings as well. Shall we head out now? Looks like this really matters to you. Naturally. It could very well be something her father left behind. If it's hidden in the hollow, then it's only right that we try to find it for her sake, as her friends. I trust you've already decoded the coordinates. Let's head out together then. For our friend, let's go.
Let's do something summery together! Oh, but no scary stories.
Where are we going? There's no class today.
Darn, it would have been funny if I could have used both.
Today's reading is, now it's my turn!
I just wish some of those summer skins were free. For the agents. Sorry, I'm searching. I'm honestly hoping that they release Monaco soon as an agent. Because he totally fits the bill. Like, he's not just an NPC. I want to say he'll be like an S rank, but a friend of mine said he'd probably be like an A rank. He's so cool. I'm trying really hard not to sneeze.
No time to deal with you individually. Apologies. The enemies are like seashells on a shore. Don't freak out now!
So how'd you get Alice? I thought she was new. Oh, I don't have Alice yet. This is like a this is event related stuff. If you play the summer event, you can preview her. There's actually a few times you can use Alice in the summer event. So if you want to try her out and get a feel for her, this is the time to do it. I don't know if you have the ability to get there yet, but you should soon. If this mech was left by Teresa's father, was it meant to guard the place to prevent intruders? Anyway, there's definitely something at this coordinate. Let's bring it back and see what it is. You showed Teresa the 2 files you brought out of the hollow. Is it loading? Whoa. Thank you. Thank you all. So these were what my father left behind. 2 files. It doesn't feel like they're both research data, or maybe neither of them is. But I gotta wait 5 whole days. I wonder now. Oh yeah, she does come out in 5 days, huh? I think. Let's just open them and take a look. In that case, how about we open the one I found first? Got a feeling it might be better to save Alice's for later. Alright. Please, actually, after you left, I looked it up on the internet and found that the coordinate Yuzo has, it's been floating around for years now. So that's how it is. No wonder we ran into a bunch of Hollow Raiders there. Guess the file I have probably isn't all that classified after all. Yuza opens the file in her hands. It's filled with messy, scribbled handwriting. All sorts of childish wishes like, I want to be an astronaut. Therese snatches it back, her face turning bright red. What was Dad thinking? This is my childhood diary. Why was it put in the hollow? Well, I've got a feeling you'll get your answer after reading Alice's file. Alice? Alice opens the file in her hands. As the pages unfold, a flood of obscure academic terms spills into view. There's no doubt, these must be research data. These are... He left 2 coordinates, one real and one fake, and spread the fake one while he was alive. That way, if someone got both later, they'd likely think they were both traps. And with a combat machine guarding the true coordinate, he ensured no one else could take the data, at least not until the day you were strong enough to retrieve it yourself. He was thinking about this 11 years ago? Alice, would you be willing to take the research data? Huh? I know it's from 11 years ago, but Midsummer was once a respected name in military tech, and the groundwork they laid was solid. If it ends up in the Timefield family's hands, I'm sure they'll put much better use to it. But why? Isn't this something your father left behind for you? It is, but that's why I'd rather it go to someone who can truly make use of it. I didn't get my father's gift for research at all. Maybe this place was what he really meant to leave for me. Alice, I know things haven't been easy for your family lately. If what's in here can help you in any way, then I think this journey was worth it. Go on, take it, Alice. Thank you. I'll bring it back and look through it with my fellow researchers. Alice takes the research file from Therese. As she does, a single slip of paper slides out and drifts to the ground. You pick it up and find a few lines of handwritten text. Looks like a casual note written by someone over a decade ago. Took a walk along the beach with Therese today. We ran into a rabbit Thyran father with his daughter. I recognized them. He'd introduced himself at the banquet a few years ago as the scholar of ether science from a noble family. We ended up talking for quite a while, and I've been thinking ever since. I may have gone too far chasing after competition and results, but really, we were just trying to leave something meaningful for our daughters. Maybe it's time for Midsummer to shift gears. The sea looked especially beautiful today. A beach resort might not be such a bad idea. Therese would love that. And with that, I think that's the end. Yeah. That is the end of the summer event. I hope you enjoyed what you got to see here, Late Night Gamer. And I hope that you get to experience it for yourself later too. There's a ton of polychromes in this, so I definitely suggest you getting right onto it. I mean, look at that. Even more right here too. So with that being said, I'm gonna get going. I hope your pools are very lucky and that you get Alice as soon as you want her. So I will get going. Have a good afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.